Hey everybody. Hey, I wanted to come out today, but it's nighttime, and share a few things that the Lord has been sharing with me. As I've been seeing photographs of California, and my goodness, we saw the sunset and we saw the planetary system that's coming in and how beautiful the skies are, and I'm seeing all kinds of smoke all over the United States, and the sun is red over there, and wow, what are they trying to cover up, right? They don't want to see. Is anybody getting this? It's like today is Rosh Hashana already in Israel, and lockdown starts this afternoon for them, so, or their afternoon, which will be our very, very early morning. So, yeah, something is going on, something is up, and let's pray it's us. So, in the meantime, I have been praying and seeking the Lord and saying, Lord, I know we have our left behind letters. We should be stockpiled stuff and things at least for them, right? And we know that wormwood means poison. And a few weeks ago when I went grocery shopping, remember I kept telling you that the Lord kept telling me poison water. Well, I wasn't quite getting it, I guess. And again, I'm still hearing poison water. And so yesterday, I was out and about wearing my Y'all Need Jesus t-shirt and happened to be in Kroger and impressed by the Lord again to pick up water. So yes, Lord, I picked up 7 gallons of water, distilled water. Something's about to happen, y'all. In the meantime, the meat manager came over and we started talking about Jesus. How awesome was this, right? In the middle of Kroger. So he's seen me in there and just wanted to get to know me a little bit more, and saw my t-shirt and said he woke up this morning and was blessed. And I looked at him and I just knew right then and there he was a believer. So praise the Lord. And then we talked about Jesus. So he's going to keep me notified on if anything is happening. But as far as right now is concerned, he said we are blessed to be in Texas. Okay. But in the meantime, also, if you go to your state, okay, underneath your state regulations, it'll tell you your exemptions for masks. And, I mean, it could be as simple as, my goodness, anxieties or a COPD or trouble breathing or anything that you have medically, even though this says that under ADA and HIPAA that you are not required, have to disclose any medical conditions to anyone. And no, you don't, okay? So this can be handy as far as getting in and out of places. But like I said yesterday, I didn't have any problem, and I have not had a problem at all. Except for, and I'm ready to use it, but Jesus tells us to be wise as serpents and gentle as doves, and I think the way that we present things has a lot to do with it. And then so you can take whatever to your boss and talk to him and let him know, just how you feel about this, and not about, the virus or anything like this, but that you're unable to wear a mask. If you don't know what the meaning of the mask means, then you really need to pray and find out, because there's a very deep, dark meaning behind it. And notice that they're forcing people to wear masks because of the fire, right? So, no, they're thinking they're saving your life. Okay, sure. All right. Okay, well, Jesus saved my life. So, if you go under your state, okay, it does say exemptions and go talk to your boss. If not, you might need to move on to another job. Maybe that's what the Lord is trying to tell you, and or the Lord will work it out there for you. Or it's time to go home. Either way. So, the Lord's telling me things like flashlights and things like this. So, all week long, I've been getting all my flashlights ready and stuff like this. And it was like, oh, wait, well, what about the left behind? He's like, right, exactly. I'm like, okay, I get it. So needing to leave them flashlights, needing to leave them batteries, needing to leave them certain things, right? So, but in the meantime, we might have to use them. So I'm having all this done, and anything that I've gotten here, most of it I've already had, and the rest of it has been very cheap. And I'll share the links in the description box. And no, I'm not doing anything to make money off of here, and everything I'm showing is is not a promotion other than just me sharing, okay? In other words, you know what I'm saying. All right, so I'm asking the Lord this, and so I start taking all these, the old, you know, the ones that you little cheapy batteries or the cheapy little flashlights that you get at the counter. Well, they require a special battery, so nothing works there. So I got all my D's and my A's and my everything that I needed for everything. And so then he started showing me some things that I already had. And one of them was this little thing of mace that I've been carrying around with me in my purse for a couple of years now. And the expiration date on it is good until August of 21. So, mace, it's good to have. And I've got something else coming in of police strength, and it's pepper spray. And it's not only the pepper spray that sprays up to 12 to 15 feet away, but also has the dye in it, okay? So I'm going to be getting one of those too from credit that I have on Amazon. All right, I'll leave a link to that. Also, I had this in a box, and I didn't even know what it was. And, you know, in Texas, we have flash flooding down here. Things get flooded really fast because we're clay. So, you know, and we have all these smart cars and everything else, so your power goes out. So this is to break out of the car, or, you know, if you ever needed to get out in case of emergency, a seatbelt cutter, and these things. And even though I think I looked up the price, I don't know, but these things are so sharp on the edge, I'm thinking, my goodness, this would make one heck of a weapon as well if I needed to get away really quick. Because that's pretty sharp, and you keep it handy in a place by the car. Okay, and this was another thing that I had. And these don't expire until 2024. And these are glow sticks. And what do glow sticks have to do with it, you said? I don't know. Thanks for asking. Okay, so they look like this, and they come in a bunch of different colors. And people play with them and stuff like these. But these last 9 to 12 hours. So they're good for camping. Even comes with a string. I think that whole bag, my goodness, that was a lot. I looked it up, and I think it was like $19 or something for 30 of them. And there's a string on them, so you can hang them up like for decoration if you're having a party outside or something. But, I mean, or camping, things like this, right? Out in the woods. Okay, so we got that. Glow sticks, really important. Light. Okay, and then, so then, of course, you need a good flashlight. All right, so, yeah, all those cheapo flashlights aren't any good. And then I have this tactical flashlight here that you've seen me use as I look for things up on the fence and stuff like this. And this is a really good flashlight that comes with it comes with a charger, and or I can put regular batteries in there. But so far I haven't had to use it. And 2,000 strong, or it zooms really big out as well as focusing in really good too. And I've already redone this video 5 times, so there was a beautiful cardinal sitting there last time I shared this. Oh, darn. Okay, so then, I'm sorry I'm going so fast, but I'm trying to fit everything in. All right, then, this is really important. Oh, let's go to this first. All right, this I had, and this is a floatable flashlight, believe that or not, okay? As heavy as it is and as big as it is, and it doesn't really shoot off a whole lot of light, but it also has a SOS thing on it. But if you set it up on your counter, say hi to Maddie. If you set it up on your counter, it fills your whole room with light. So that's also good to have, and it floats just in case you're stuck in water. Even though we're not in the days of Noah, but you never know what's going to happen. The weather's crazy, okay? All right, and let's see. Okay, this is another thing here. All right, let me make sure that I got this set up first. My goodness. All right, good. Okay, I think maybe everybody knows that this would be called a stun gun, right? And it's a saber. And it's something that looks just like a flashlight, actually. And, well, it is. And you can use it for everything, and it's a flashlight. Okay? Also, what it does, now what it also has, I'm sorry, I messed up there for a minute. It has a flashlight, alright, but it also has, here we go. There's a strobe light. Okay, the strobe light is a white light. Now, I'm sorry if I blinded you there, because that's the point to it, okay? If you're putting this in somebody's face, the white light blinds them and they can't see, and it disorients them, alright? So, that's important to know and important to have. And I have one coming in that's pink, and it's got like the two things that go across. And it's got a loud siren on it as well, like a police siren. So kind of, you just want to deter, you want to avoid any kind of confrontations, right? Okay, so then, let's see. If you saw this happening, I'm sorry, Maddie's going to jump. I'm going to jump, okay? Alright, that's got to hurt, okay? I can bet it hurts. I don't know. I've never been stun gunned, but I saw today that somebody almost did in Waco, Texas. Okay, but what the stun gun has to say was pretty cool. It's like it's got, it talks about, it's not about voltage. It has everything to do with, it says that 0.5 subjects report feeling pain. 1.0 subjects report feeling intolerable pain. And this model is a 1.139, which is excruciating pain. In other words, it'll take a 300-pound beast, human or animal, and bring them to their knees crying in pain. But they're not legal in all states, okay? And it stays charged for an awful long time. Okay, so that's something you can have. And then this is one of my favorite things. And this was something that, you just don't see all the time. But there's weather radios. Because we're so spoiled with all the wonderful things that we have, right? It's called power and all this. But if you're out in the woods or something, or camping. Okay, but what's cool about this is it's got a solar, alright? This has got a solar top on it. I know you probably can't see it too well. And here, let me try this. There we go. I can charge it with solar and you can see that the bars are full, so it's showing it's 100% charge. And there's also a port that you can charge it, and also that you can charge your phone with. There's all kinds of really neat things that you can do with this. Okay, so when you turn it on to weather band, alright,
temperature and wind were made at 8 p.m. Gainesville, clear, 75, dew point 61, relative humidity 61%.
Okay, so you can get the weather band on there, and there was three channels that I was able to get that on, which I thought was pretty cool. So, and also, the one night that I was playing with it, I also was picking up some police scanner stuff, okay? Then it's also got, okay, the night light, right? But then it's also got this light here. I'm sorry, I keep going for like a live, right? Okay, it's got this light here. And then if I push it again, wow, it's got a really bright light. And not only that, but it's got a motion detector on there. Like if you've got it on a certain place, then it tells you that anything coming 3 meters, it's going to light it up and let you know that something's near you. Well, it's got a motion detector. It's got the reading lamp. And it's got a button called SOS. Where's the SOS button? Alright, this is pretty well. I'm sorry. Alright, ready? Okay, well, you're not going to work for me? Or make sure I'm pushing the right button. Oh, let me get off weather band. Okay, think that's going to get somebody's attention? Yeah. Okay, it's not like everybody runs to somebody's aid, but, it's going to get somebody's attention. And also, that's what happens when you have the motion detector on, and it, if you're out in the woods, camping, or whatever, then it handles that. All right? So, this is really crazy, I know. But it's got the weather, AM, FM, not that any radio stations are going to be going on or anything, if anything's happening, but you might get something off of AM as far as police ban, fire ban, or something like this, as well as the weather and or anything important whatsoever. Also thinking, which I don't have any of, in thinking about walkie-talkies and how if you had a set, give it to your brother, your sister, your children or something, or, depending on the range and stuff. They're expensive. I already looked into those, and they're a little pricey for me to reach Fort Worth. That would be a lot of money. But for me to reach me to my daughter a couple blocks over would be like $20 for a set. So, yeah, they'd be cheapies, but it's like, communication. They need to talk to each other as well. So I got to be praying on that. On what to do. But these are things we can leave in the boxes with the food, the Bibles, the letters, and everything else. Here, take all this stuff and take off. Go out into the woods and hide yourself for a while. The stun guns are important. I don't know what's going to happen, y'all. I just know that it's Rosh Hashana. I just know that, my goodness, can you feel it in your spirit? I just know that these kids have been, my fur kids, where are they now? Oh, great. Okay, so you're being good now. They have been under my feet all day. They haven't stopped. I have felt a little on edge today myself, and I don't understand why. I know there's a whole bunch of stuff going on everywhere. And I'm just so sick of the lies, and I just want the truth set us free, and I'm just tired with all the lies. Like yesterday, last night, I think I was watching the White House, and somebody said something about, will it be ready? And I'm talking about within 2 weeks. Okay, well, that's just fear-mongering lies, all right? Because by the end of the video, some professional came on and said that it might be ready by the first of the year. So there isn't going to be any and or whatever. But no, I'm not going to take any vaccine. And also be careful because, they're putting carrots in front of people right now and offering them $1,000 to voluntarily take the vaccine. You get it? Because you have to take it willingly. All right, so they're dangling that carrot. But they also might put something out there that, isn't the real one to show the real effects. So everybody else will think it's safe and go ahead and do that. But people are already freaking out with masks. And, if that lady in Walmart that didn't have a mask on had something to protect herself. I mean, she was she was attacked and killed for no reason, just because she didn't have a mask on. People are freaking out. I know that something in the air is making people angry, besides the lockdown and everything else. Customer service everywhere has been horrific, other than the people I know, of course, that are nice to me. But if you try to talk to somebody on the phone, they're just short, and it's like hard to get through to them and help them to understand your needs and what you're trying to call about. So it's been very frustrating in a lot of ways. And I know that many are concerned. And so I hope that this helped ease your mind a little bit. Even if you have a wife that works at night, share some of this with her. Make yourself feel comfortable too, husbands. And for those of us women who are alone, at least we've got something. As we know, we fight not against flesh and blood, but principalities and powers, and spiritual warfare is consistent. But yet, we do also have other things that we can use, right? I know I have a big flashlight. I know I have a big whistle somewhere too in one of those boxes out there. that I used to use just for that purpose, but it's not like anybody listens. I know that, your smart car has an alarm where you push the panic button. I think that's what it's called. So you can get that done too. Not like anybody runs to your rescue, but just in case, right? You're just letting people know, and you're making them aware. These glow sticks are also good for if you're like falling down a cavern or something and you're trying to get somebody's attention, right? So you start waving one of these when it's lit, because it'll last a long time. Anyways, I know I'm crazy. I watch too many Dogman encounter things. I don't know. I'm kidding. I don't know. But just in case, I just wanted to share this information with you all. Let you know that it's Rosh Hashana. And we are in the season. That we're looking up. Our lamps are full. Ready to go. Debbie from Texas. Saying peace out. Maranatha. Our King is coming.